Hello everyone. In the previous video we have seen selection sort algorithm with an example. In this video we will be seeing selection sort implementation at a glance. So let's have a quick recap of the algorithm of selection sort. We need to start from the left end of the array. Every current element would be termed as min index. Keeping min index aside, we need to find the minimum element from the rest of the array. Next we need to compare the minimum element from the rest of the array with the min index. If the min index element is greater than the minimum element from the rest of the array, then we need to swap them. Otherwise we need not to do anything. Now we need to repeat this process until the counter reaches the length of the array. Finally we will end up with a sorted array. Now let's have a look at the implementation of selection sort in Python. So here I am defining a function named selection sort. This function is going to take a parameter array. Now let's define any random array which is unsorted. Now I am calling the function selection sort with the parameter array that we defined now. Now as per the algorithm we need to iterate from the start of the array. So I am using a for loop over here for min index in range length of the array. So now every current element will be called as min index, which will start from the 0th index. Now let's store that min index in a variable called as minimum. So every current element will be stored in the variable called as minimum. Now we will iterate through the rest of the array. We have used a for loop over here. So for j in range, min index plus 1. Why plus 1? Because we are not supposed to include the current element. The loop will iterate to the last element of the array. Now we will compare every jth element with the array of minimum. If it is seen that array of minimum is greater than array of j, then we will store the value of j in minimum. So wherever we find the minimum element in the jth position, we will update it in the minimum variable. Now after all the iterations of the inner loop, the variable minimum will have the index of the element which is least among the rest of the array. Now we have least element from the rest of the array in the variable minimum. So now we can swap it with the min index element. So as per the algorithm, all the rules are getting followed over here. So here you can see the array of minimum is getting swapped with array of min index element. So this is how the implementation of selection sort works. So to summarize, first we have defined a for loop which will iterate over every element. It will store the value of every current element in the minimum variable. Next, inside that for loop we have again defined one more for loop which will iterate over the rest of the array and will find the minimum element and will swap that minimum element with the current element which was min index. And finally we will return the array. Now here a for loop is used inside another for loop, so the time complexity is O of n square. So here I have executed the code. Array has got sorted from lowest to highest value. Now a task for you all. Implement selection sort algorithm for sorting elements in descending order. Post your answer in comment box. You can find the code for this in the description box. For more such videos, like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.